memories, more memories, more memories. Oh, more memories.
I've been doing countdown days.
Countdown days.
Yes, until you get here. Say hi to the vlog.
Hola.
To the
Buenos
vlog.
salsa.
What?
Oh.
So, he's here. I have to tell. Buenos noches. I have to tell y'all. Babe, you can sit here. I'll jump on the bed. So, after class, after the whole airport, I didn't vlog when I got him because he showed up with somebody. With another woman. How do you gonna show up with another woman? A whole nother woman he showed up to New York with, to Long Island with. Didn't tell me nothing. Who was that woman?
Me mama.
Oh, now you so Spanish? Me mama?
Yep.
He surprised me with his mom. So there was no vlogging. There was just excitement. And we went to the hotel. We went to the hotel, checked them in, hung out for a little bit. We went to Ruby Tuesday to get something to eat. And then we had to go to a store to get Lysol to spray down the hotel bed and stuff and all of the other stuff, disinfect. And while we were in Aruba, while we were in Family Dollar, Lucius saw a woman standing there and she had a Stony Brook pin on her shirt. He was like, look, she got a Stony Brook pin on. And I looked at her and I was like, I know that person. I know that person. I was like, what's her name? I was like, oh, that's Dr. Brisbane. So I went and I was like, hi, Dr. Brisbane. And she was like, hi. And she's the former dean of the School of Social Welfare. But she supposedly retired when our class started last year. But they wound up not letting her go. They offered her another position as the office of VP for whatever the flyer says. It's in the kitchen. So I wound up introducing myself because, well, I met her the day of orientation, and I had never seen her after that. I had told her a couple of people had asked me what church I went to. Oh, was that the church that Dr. Brisbane goes to? And I was like, no, but I know the church that she goes to. And I was like, she was like, oh, how did you see me? And I was like, well, my fiance said this woman right here has a Stony Brook pin on. She was like, oh my gosh, such a small world. And she hugged me like 3 times. She was like, thank you for saying something. So she was like, so what church do you go to? Do you have a card? And I was like, yeah, I have a card. And she was like, wow, that's so good. She goes, is he from here too? He go to Stony Brook? And I was like, no, he's actually here because I'm being ordained as minister tomorrow. And she was like, oh my gosh. She was just so excited. And then she was like, you know what? I want to invite you somewhere. And I'm like, okay. You know, usually people say that you're going to invite them to a church service. She said, I want to invite you somewhere. And I'm like, okay. She said, it's a conference. When she said conference, I thought it was church. She said, it's a conference and it's in Aruba. And I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah, we'll pay your airfare and your hotel. Okay. Tell me more. She said, I have the flyer in my car. This is bad lighting. She said, I have the flyer in my car. And she said, where's the flyer? We went out to her car. She left her basket in Family Dollar, went out to her car, and got the flyer for me. Counseling and Treating People of Color, an International Perspective. A conference that encourages anyone who works with diverse cultural, racial, ethnic, and religious groups. So it's from November 28th to December 2nd. And she said, I'll waive your registration fee. And the registration fee is $295 if after October 3rd. And before it's $175. All students need a passport. There's like a whole bunch of fees and stuff on here. She said, I don't have to pay for nothing. Nothing. Do you know what free means? Yes. All I have to pay for is my food. Food. Free flight there and back from Aruba and hotel. Oh, and she did say, she said, we're just going to match you up with another student. We're going to have you meet them so they could be your roommate. She said, so, you know, you feel comfortable. She goes, because we pay $800 for the suite, and we don't want, you know, we could save money if we just have 2 people in there. So I was like, okay, I'm friendly. We could get along. But I have no, and then the last piece she said, and I'm going to have you do a workshop. I was like, yes, ma'am. I'll do it. That's free way to Aruba. Free hotel. So we got back in the car. I was like, look at you coming here this weekend getting me a free ticket to Aruba. And he was like, that was mama. Because she was the one I wanted to go to get Lysol and some distilled water. Okay, that's it. Oh, and then I took my hardworking man to go get his nails and feet done. Didn't I?
Yeah.
He's tired and he won't admit
Nanny
it.
and a pig.
You're tired and you won't admit it.
I'm not sleeping.
You're acting like a kid that don't want to go to bed.
Oh no, I go to bed when I'm ready to go to bed.
So that's what we're here. Oh, that's the update for today. I told Mama I'm not preaching tomorrow. Too much pressure. So they came to Long Island just for a trip for the weekend. This just made it like I can't. Anyway, anything you want to say?
Have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right now.